Hi everybody, this is Odd Samurai, and today I'm gonna be reacting to Mushoku Tensei Season 2, Episode 5. So last time was more of a setup episode, just preparing us for this upcoming school arc, and we had Rudy met Elena Liz, who told him basically, Roxy has been looking out for you and your family, and she's the one that found out where Sinus is. But then we also get to know that she's basically been adventuring and has been doing fairly well just on her own. So Rudy made the call of like, oh, I'm gonna wait before reuniting with her. Because, it seems like she's not really in trouble. Seems like she's managing just fine, so I can just spend more time just training and just like building myself up again. And so yeah, we had Rudy just getting himself acquainted with Elena Liz's lifestyle and just being frustrated that he cannot take part in it. Something I don't know how important it will be, but Elena Liz has the same like I want to say elf like relic or like for like a necklace that Rudy has too, so just gonna have to keep that in mind. But yeah, like at least at least even if Rudy could do it with her, she was like, nah, pass, I don't want to become Paul's daughter-in-law, and I want to keep being friends with Roxy, so let's keep it how we started it. Which is cool. I really like that Rudy and Elena Liz are not gonna have that type of relationship at all. What else? Oh, the man god basically was the one that pushed Rudy to go to school. Of course, because it has to be in some way benefiting the man god. And, well, yeah, it used Rudy's insecurities against him, and that's how it managed to convince Rudy to go. Which, that's definitely how you would do that. And just said goodbye to Soldat, who I'm not sure if we'll see again. I would guess maybe we'll see him again someday, but I don't think it's gonna be soon. And yeah, we're here at the school. I think I pretty much touched on most of the stuff that was covered last week. So yeah. Oh, and I finally listened to the opening song in its entirety. And it's gonna be my favorite song of Mushoku Tensei so far. Yes, it's that good. Please go listen to it and look at the lyrics. So without further ado, let's get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, it's okay. I still like we can make assumptions, but Elena Liz apparently pays the men that she sleeps with, so I wonder if that's gonna get expanded upon, or it's just yeah, just because it's business, and therefore they won't fight between each other. That's not good. I just should have known a bit before it just started the trip. We cursed? Is he being literal or metaphorical? Because it was in like quotation marks, so I guess we're just gonna have to spend more time with her to find out. If it is literal though, that changes things. Also, who are these two people? It was Rudy dreaming about, I don't know. It was just a white silhouette. Oh, he's wearing a... He has a ponytail now. Oh, we're checking. Oh, why are they going so hard on the animation for this? That has to be my favorite sequence of opening visuals for this season so far. No. Mm. It looks like a pretty big school. Uh, I don't think they have therapy. Mm. Ah, easy. Oh yeah? Uh, Sylvie? Is she just gonna pretend that she doesn't know him? I don't blame him for not recognizing her. She looks different enough. Oh, right, you should remember that. I'm pretty sure you gave it to her. Hmm. That's kind of cheating with the eye. But that might not be good for your social standing. Yeah, he's playing it like that, I guess. Hmm? Just like in their first meeting, still once again on the assumption that not assumption though. Fitz is introduced as a guy, but yeah. Hmm. And the way that he's drawn this season, he just looks more like a teenager rather than a younger kid. Also, it just dawned on me that is Ellen Ellis attending a school too? I thought, this was a school where only teenagers go to. I hope he's very wrong on that. Comparing look to a pole. Hmm. I wonder if Rudy's gonna get personally acquainted with Ariel. Oh, wait, there's definitely a familiar face here. Well, we definitely know him. Shisho. From when Rudy rescued his sister. Yeah, I remember. I could never forget. Yeah. Hmm. Linnea. Oh yeah, she's from the village that he visited? Yeah. This is not the kind of attitude expected from a daughter of his. Yoroshi desu ka? Yeah, super polite. Persona. All right. This is the guy that Eris helped in the OVA, right? His name is escaping me. Cliff. Magical genius. He's still going with that. Good for you. Uh, oh. Oh, he's actually gonna tell Rudy that he knows her? Whoa. That was. I wonder how Rudy's gonna take that info. Monthly. Okay. I like that, the way that we got Rudy getting introduced to all those characters, or one being reintroduced. And we know Cliff, but Rudy did not know him. That's true. Yeah, there was gonna be a lot essential information about that incident. Yeah, there's so much you could look into and not be anywhere near close. Oh, it's Fitz. Man, I really want to know what Sylph is thinking right now. Oh. Oh, you can kind of see Sylphie's eyes there. Oh, come on. I wish Sophie could tell Rudy. Okay. Yeah, I would guess that Sophie is more advanced in that search. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Right, they already know each other from before anyway. Unless he has a friend. Mm. Mm? Is this still the first day? Man, I thought it was a few. Mm. No, Grirato? I don't think we knew Luke's last name. Mm. He definitely seems more pompous than the last time we saw him, but he only ever interacted with Ariel and Sylvie. Mm. Yeah, because that's really talks. Eh? Whose? Huh? You don't need to try and make it poetry. Eh? Uh, but he. What? But the one time that Rudy is not guilty of something like this, it literally just fell out of. It just fell into him. Uh, but of course, then everything he says will sound like a bad excuse. Someone wanted to frame him. But why? Okay. I wonder if Luke is behind this. Oh no, this is gonna give him PTSD. Yes! Ooh, Sylvie's gonna vouch for him. Mm. Also, Fitz is admitting that uh, he threw some panties, so that would imply that those are his. So, damn, Fitz is really putting his bit down for Rudy, even though Fitz doesn't really know Rudy that well. That was cool. Also, you actually did drop them? I thought it was maybe a lie to get him out of it. Rudy's still not. Hmm. What do you mean by that? Not gonna respond, huh? Naisho? Yo, he blushing? Ranoa University of Magic. No. What? Is this the first time? What? An ending? What is this? Oh, I guess Rudy is gonna get... It's just a little odd, you know? He's reunited with Sylphie, but he doesn't know that it's Sylphie. Also, Rudy is still not like, you know, just thinking, wait a minute, this guy dropped panties from a building that kind of looks like it's an only girls building dorm? Am I getting something wrong? Not once did we see him, like, maybe, you know, maybe he thought it would be rude, but I don't know. This is really cool ED though. I really like the visuals. It's gonna be very, an arc very focused on this too, huh? There's gotta be a point where she's gonna tell me who she is, right? No way that we end this arc without him not knowing. I don't want to die. That's a scary title. Not as much as a Turning Point 3 would be, but But you know what? Maybe we could turn it around, being like, maybe it's Rudy being like, yeah, I'm gonna try and value my life more, but I don't know. I don't want to die. I mean, on the surface, seems like a good thing, but I don't. It's definitely gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be a heavy subject. But damn, this was only 23 minutes and 40 seconds, because this episode had so much stuff in it that it felt longer, and that's not a bad thing. But it was just basically Rudy just, you know, just getting to know the school and some of the people in it. And I was so into it. I didn't even realize that after like the like where Rudy first sees Ariel. After that scene, well, I don't think we get to see Ellen Elise ever again. Well, not ever again in the episode. But I'm sure we'll check in on her after, whether it's next episode or another one. But yeah, I could make guesses about, you know, the curse of Elise having to sleep with other men constantly, otherwise she'll die. It's either, you know, a mental thing from something in her past, or it's a literal thing, like someone put a magical curse on her, and if she doesn't do that, she will physically die. I'm sure we'll get the answer eventually, and it'll give Elise the more needed depth. But right now she's just hanging around. So we get to know, well, we know Fitz because episode 0, but Rudy doesn't. So just like in their very first meeting, Rudy, to be fair though, this is not just an assumption that he makes. It's, I think, is the teacher or whatever, the faculty member with the old guy with the gray hair that tells him that Fitz is a guy, or uses he for Fitz. So and it makes sense. We've already seen that Fitz is assumed to be a guy from most people during episode 0. So Sofa's just going along with it. But yeah, we see this little test. And then though Rudy says, oh, do you not know this spell that is to like basically block or nullify magic? We all can see that he actually used the eye that lets him see slightly into the future. And that is cheating, but I guess he kind of learned his lesson to not just willy-nilly share that information to anyone that he comes across. Like, someone could really take that the wrong way and try to, well, you know, treat him as an enemy. Here we get to see, oh yes, okay, so when he first sees looks, he says he reminds me of Paul. At first I thought he meant personality, which that might still be the case, but you know, how would Rudy know just from one glance? But yeah, the way that Luke interacted with Rudy, it kind of seemed like he did have a holier than thou attitude, or like, you know, superiority over him, trying to establish that. And with the, you know, seemed like you have trouble remembering the stuff or something like that. I'm guessing he means that Sylvie told him that Rudy doesn't remember her. So he's kind of jabbing Rudy because of that. But Rudy has no idea who Sylvie is, and that's why he's confused. Well, Luke is like, no, if that's your friend, you should be able to recognize her. At least that's how I took it. But yeah, no, of course, he's a grave rat. So obviously there's physical similarities, even though I would have never guessed it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's the first time when you hear his last name, so yeah. I'm surprised as much as Rudy. No, definitely he seems way more proud and just more used to being a noble of high stature. So yeah, we get Rudy entering his first classroom. A teacher never came out, so I guess the teacher either doesn't exist or it just did not serve a purpose for that scene. But yeah, we get here and we get him to reunite with oh my god, we literally heard it multiple times. The guy's name, the guy that really likes figurines, Sanova? I think Sanova. I'm gonna I hope I'm right. And then he meets this member of the village that he spent like 2 episodes in. First imprisoned and then just, you know, just there basically trapped by this ring. Her name was Linia de Didoldia, which is one of the daughters of the village chief, I'm pretty sure, the brother of Ghislaine. So yeah, definitely not the best of impressions, but I mean, we don't really know her yet, so. And then another one of the beast race, but I didn't really catch her name. Definitely didn't seem to have as much importance as Linia, so. And then of course we had Cliff, who seemed to just recognize Rudy's name from the get-go, because I guess he hasn't gotten over his rejection that Eris gave him, but at least he knew when to give up. He saw her very much in love expression, and he was like, yeah, I'm not winning there. But it still seems to hold a grudge, a one-sided grudge that Rudy doesn't know about. But yeah, I mean, Rudy did try to ask, you know, where did you meet her? But he was cut off. But yeah, definitely still a very much sore spot for him, an open wound, if you will. And then they talk about a student, which I'm guessing it's going to appear later, that never goes to school even when it's mandatory, because she's always at her laboratory. And then Rudy went to the library to, firstly, to search for treatments about his ED, and also for the mass teleportation at Fitua. Then he encountered Fitz and was told a specific book to search for a specific information on there. Though I would have liked to see Rudy actually go and take it and start reading it, but that's gonna be left for later. Then we see him just chatting up with Sanova. And like I said, it's good. He finally has a friend he can just spend time with. That is a guy. And it's close to his age, unlike Rudy. Though, you know, Sanova, I don't think he's like the best influence. He's definitely not all there. But so far he's so okay. We haven't really seen him do horrible stuff to people that don't deserve it. Although I've heard stuff about how he treated his brother, but like I said, I don't remember, like, I don't think I remember stuff correctly, so please correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, then we get the scene with that look, and Rudy gets informed about Ariel and her two bodyguards, and a little bit of background on why Luke attends this school. Then we get the panties that drop from, not the sky, but from a window. And even though Rudy does, you know, he could have easily just seen them and let them drop and go on about his day. The fact is that he did grab them, being like, oh, what is this? Might be something I could keep. And then, yeah, he was surrounded by very angry teenage girls, which, if it was any other other occasion of him just grabbing panties, someone else's panties, and keeping them and using them for nefarious purposes, I would be like, sure, beat his ass. But this one was truly just a coincidence. And they did get him before he could do anything with those panties, so he was innocent in this instance. But of course they were not having any of his, you know, him trying to explain himself. But then Fitz came in and vouched for him and said, you know, I dropped those. So he was just basically doing me a favor. Which also, like, you know, the, I don't know, the girl of the gorilla race doesn't want to believe it, because, you know, he was walking out of here after sunset around a building that is basically all girls. But then, like I said, no one questioned that Fitz, who everyone refers to as a guy, was walking here and apparently was inside the building. And I don't know, maybe they think Fitz has some a specific hobbies, or that Fitz is a trans guy. I doubt it though, so I'm not exactly sure what the consensus is here regarding Fitz, because unlike female students, Fitz is wearing pants, the male uniform, so I don't know. I'm a little stumped there. But yeah, Fitz has a very nice moment with Rudy and almost slips that basically it's that she's Sylvie and that she knows him from way back then, that they're childhood friends. But then, it's a secret. God damn it, no! There's no reason to keep this a secret. There really isn't. Or does she think that Rudy would not be able to keep it a secret from the rest of the students if she tells them? I don't know what's the purpose of not telling him, honestly. Unless she feels a little hurt that he doesn't recognize her. But I don't get that vibe, so I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, that was my reaction to this episode and some thoughts. So if you liked my reaction, please like and subscribe. Until next time, see ya.